Hey, what's up everybody? How's it going? I'm the Friend and welcome back to the next episode of my Diablo 2 lore restriction Let's Play with the Amazon. Alright, so in the last episode I did go over some crafting type stuff and my various items that I have found, in the, off screen while I was doing some runs. And then we went down into the sewers and found Radamant, took him down, and finished our first quest. Look at my quest log. Finished our first quest, and now we can take on our second quest that pretty much spans the rest of the act. But anyways, here in today's episode, we're going to be making our way towards the faraway Oasis and the Maggot Lair. Since this is the second difficulty, Nightmare difficulty, we do not have to go and find the Horadric Cube. Since we found it in the first difficulty, we still have it. And so we don't have to go down into the Halls of the Dead here. So we don't have to do that. We can just skip all that and just make our way to the Maggot Lair. So that's what we're going to do here today. So let's get out of all of that and start making our way towards the Maggot Lair. And what we gotta do is we gotta head out into the rocky wastes and start taking down enemies. And one thing that I did decide to do here off screen is I'm just gonna start using this this new bow that I found. But like, it is a better bow, so magic arrow is gonna be more effective on it. But I'm just going to switch between using my normal attack, which has the fire arrow, and just switch back to magic arrow when I need to. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first episode, or why I didn't think about that. I guess I'm just kind of dumb. I don't know. But anyways, it is a damage upgrade. It's a lot more of damage. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and use this bow, even though the attack speed is dismally slow. But it is a damage upgrade, so we're just going to go with it. And I'm going to use the explosion part of the arrow every now and again, not all the time. But as you can see, it does do pretty good damage, and it makes things a little bit easier, especially here on Players 8. But anyways, let's take that guy down, switch back to magic arrow a little bit. Just go ahead and use that for a little while, because why not? It looks like we do have a boss back here. I might have to switch back to the explosion arrow. Go ahead and switch back here. We got a lot of enemies. Let's see. Let's take there's the boss. Take him down. Luckily, I'm not getting hit by the lightning bolts. Except for those ones. I'm gonna go ahead and use a potion on myself because that was scary. But anyways, let's take those guys down and pick up the money that's around here. There we go, there we go. Do I need arrows? I'll pick up the arrows because since I am not using, or I'm using my normal attack, my basic attack here, that does actually use up arrows. Unlike magic arrow that, magically creates arrows, so I don't, always have to have a bunch in my quiver. But anyways, let's go ahead and take these guys down. Use multiple shot a little bit. There we go. Take these guys down. There we go. Alright, so essentially I'm going to be making my way around the perimeter here and trying to find my way to the next area. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. I was kind of hoping I get to do some of the Maggot Lair here in today's episode, but if that doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. We'll just do it in the next episode, and we'll just do all the exploration stuff here in today's episode, I guess. May not be all that interesting. I apologize for that. But, it's a necessary part of the game. It's just kind of how you gotta do things. This game is about exploration and, stuff like that. So, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna explore. Alright, so let's head up this way. Let's just go ahead and switch to this for the funsies of it. Just to switch things up a little bit. There we go. Switch back, there we go, because why not? Why not, right? Anyways, let's keep making our way this way. Explosions! And this, if you are going for a slightly different build than I am, I've built for magic arrow, but you can, you got a lot of other bow skills. You can go for ice arrow or you can go for the fire arrows. Either is good. I would say the freezing arrow is much better than the fire arrow. It's just once you get to hell difficulty, you're gonna have a little bit more trouble because there's gonna be immunities, and multiple shot does use physical damage, and physical damage there are very few physical immune enemies in hell difficulty. There are some, but there aren't very many, and there's going to be a lot of fire and ice immune enemies in hell difficulty. So I just choose to use magic arrow. That's just the way I go about doing things, but you know, it's not the only way. You know, I've pretty much gone over this in like the very first episode of this playthrough, but just going over all that again, just to reiterate, I guess. Anyways, oh, I got hit. Gonna keep making our way around the perimeter here. Hopefully we find our way to the next area, and looks like we did find it. Good. Okay, so we got the Dry Hills here. Go to my quest log, and the Dry Hills has the Halls of the Dead here. So this is just another area that we need to get through in order to get to the Faraway Oasis. Or it's not the Faraway Oasis. It's just the Far Oasis. I just like saying the Faraway Oasis. I don't know. Anyways, let's go this way. I'm gonna try going this way. I went the other direction in the previous area, so I want to go this way now. I don't know. It probably doesn't help at all, but it's what I'm gonna do. So deal with it, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, let's throw out some magic arrow. Got a rejuve potion there. Do I need a rejuve? I do not need a rejuve. And let's take these guys down. Oh, this is a boss pack. Wow. Okay. Let's switch back to this. Use the explosion arrow. There we go. I guess, what is it called? It's not explosion arrow. It's fire explosive arrows or bolts. So I guess it's essentially the immolation arrows or whatever those are called. Go to this. An arrow or bolt to cause severe fire damage and create a pyre. No, it must not be that. It's exploding arrow, I guess. And it's essentially what this bow is shooting out, I guess. Anyways, let's keep making our way here and take down these guys. Oh, it's another boss pack. Wow. This has lightning enhanced. Ow. Okay, I got hit like 20 times there. Anyways, getting pretty bad luck with avoiding those guys, but that's okay. You got some health potions? There we go. Pick up those health potions. Pick up a health potion. So we got a few more. Oh, we got another boss pack here, I think. Let's take that guy down. I just hit my microphone. I apologize for that. Anyways, let's take that guy down. Take that guy down. Take that guy down. And there we go. Alright, so I could use one more healing potion. Let's pick that up. And probably will be needing arrows at some point. I've still got quite a bit. Anyways. Let's make our way up this way. Hopefully we'll find the way. Oh, looks like we got a champion pack here. Alright. I see how it is. Use my normal attack here to take these guys down. Knocking them back because I got that knockback on my circlet. There we go. Flawless amethite. Don't care about those. Just all I care about is rubies. Rubies. That's all I care about. Looks like we did find the Halls of the Dead there, but we do not need to head down there. So we're just gonna pass it up. Say no, thank you. All right, let's take these guys down, I guess. There we go. Take that down. Take that down. Take you down. What are you doing? All right, let's pick up the well for no good reason. Head over this way. And looks like these arrows do actually pass through enemies. So that's good to know. I hadn't noticed that prior to this. So I guess that will help me do more damage with my pierce ability, my passive. I guess I should clarify that. But anyways, oh, I didn't have to use a potion there. I thought he was gonna hit me. All right, take that guy down. Take that breastplate. Don't care. What's this? Cold resist shrine? Why not? Don't know if anybody's really doing cold resist or cold damage. Picking up that waypoint because you definitely want to pick that up. Even though I'm probably never going to come back here, the waypoint that I'm really looking for would be the Far Oasis waypoint. But you know, this is close-ish, just in case I don't find it in today's episode. All right, so let's just keep making our way around here. Taking down these guys along the way. There we go. Boom. A few more enemies here. Ah! This guy sneaking up from behind. It's gonna take him down before he can get to us. There we go. Ooh, a soul rune. Nice. Definitely looking for that lum rune that has been very elusive. I can find it now that I am here in the second act. It's gotta get lucky, I guess. I don't know. But definitely want to pick up that soul rune because that is used for crafting rings and amulets. I can't remember which one, whether it's a ring or an amulet, but it's one of them. And so the runes that I'm looking for crafting are soul runes and am runes. Those are the two runes I'm looking for. So definitely want to keep an eye out for those guys. Looks like we've got another boss pack here, so we're just going to shoot out the explosion arrows because explosion arrows do a lot of damage and do AoE damage too. So this guy's magic resistant as well, so I don't really want to use magic arrow on him because he will resist my attacks. And looks like he's dead actually, so don't even have to worry about that anymore. Gonna pick up that ring there, and pick up the money, and see what's on up this way. I guess got some of these guys. They can't attack me when they're in there, but once they land, we can take them down here. And more of these saber cats. Take these guys down. There we go. I'm going to pick up this healing potion right there because I was one short on my belt. And what's this? It's nothing. Take this guy down. Hopefully we'll find our way over this way. Got a chest here. Go ahead and pick up those arrows too. Hey, we did find our way to the dry hills here. So that's good. And so now that we are here in the dry hills, we can go ahead and find the Maggot Lair. That's what it's called. And depending, I don't know if we're going to be able to do the Maggot Lair here in today's episode, but we're going to go ahead and try and find it at least. Let's see how many arrows I have. I can still use a few more arrows, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up that quiver. Pick up this money here. And just head around this way, I guess. Looks like we got another champion pack here. Got these guys that are in my face. Gonna try and have them not be in my face so much. And just go ahead and use the explosion part of this bow. Run away from this guy so he doesn't explode in my face. There we go. One more hit. Two more hits, actually. But we gotta do some more damage to these guys. Hopefully I don't get hit by their electric attacks. Looks like my mercenary actually died. Wow. Took my mercenary down. It's not very nice. Hey, I leveled up. Nice. Looks like I am actually gaining some pretty good XP here in the second act. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully I'll do some decent leveling up here. Make me a little bit stronger. But definitely want to take down these minions here. I think have I taken down... Yeah, I took down the... that might have been Beetleburst. I actually didn't look to see who that boss monster was. I'll have to look at it, or have to look at the recording. But anyways, gonna pick up the money around here. Don't need any potions. Gonna pick up that ring though. And looks like, oh, we got some more, or at least one more of the champion monsters. Just gonna throw out the explosion arrow here. And take these guys down. Ow, ow. Pick up the money. And we're actually going to head back to town here so that we can pick up our mercenary yet again. And then we'll put our points somewhere once we do that.
I bet you want to go.
Yeah. Resurrect. Actually, we're in the second difficulty. I can get a new mercenary. Ooh, do I want a new mercenary? So the second act mercenary has, or the one that I've been getting here in the second act, has Holy Freeze Aura, and the one that I currently have has the Defiance Aura, which gives more defense, I believe. That's not what I want. Oh, it is what I want to do. Put that there. Let's get this stuff identified, and sell it all. Don't care. So we want to keep that soul ring. I got so many rings. I don't need these many rings. I got a lot of rings, and they're pretty plentiful. So let's go to my stash here. I got 2 of those guys. I have so many rings. Like, so many rings in here. So we're actually going to get rid of this ring, I guess, and just throw that guy in there. and call that good. We're gonna sell that. Actually, I need to keep that soul rune too. I guess it's gonna stick right here for right now. We'll do something with it later, I guess. But do I want to get rid of my mercenary? I don't know. I'm gonna think about it a little bit. I'll think about it, and maybe next episode I'll have a new mercenary. We'll see what happens. Anyways, we're gonna put our points somewhere, which is of course dexterity, and this point here will go into crit because crit is good. Good crit. Anyways, let's head back out there and keep making our way towards the Maggot Lair. It doesn't look like there's really anything of use here on the ground. I'm gonna pick up that. Don't know how many. I got 17 of those. Holy cow. Don't need arrows right now. Pick up the money there. I do not need a rejuve potion, so I'm not going to pick that up. So let's keep making our way, and the Maggot Lair will be somewhere. There is no specific location that will be here in the faraway oasis. It'll just be somewhere. It could be in the middle, it could be on the edges, it could be at a corner somewhere. I don't know. So we just gotta kind of explore and try and find it. And hopefully this doesn't turn into, dang it. I was going to say, hopefully this doesn't turn into a two, or they don't split this area into two sections, but they do. So I can head down there. That is also the Far Oasis. So I don't know if the Maggot Lair will be down there or up here. So I kind of have to explore everything, which is a little obnoxious. But it is what it is. So we're going to explore this area first. Or this upper part here first. Hopefully we find it. Got a diamond there. Don't care about diamonds. Gonna go ahead and use a potion. I did take a little bit of damage there. Take these guys down. Got a black raptor nest. Take that down. Along with all these other enemies. There we go. A Dole rune. Haven't got one of those yet. Neat. Alright, definitely going to pick up that rune. What does this rune even do? No, it's a soul rune. Dole rune. Cause monsters to flee, don't care. I cannot recall off the top of my head what I can make with a Dole rune. But I don't think it's anything that it will be really useful to me because I need lum runes. Lum runes, please. I need 2 lum runes to create a lion heart for my mercenary and a smoke for myself. So definitely want to keep an eye out for that. It looks like we got another boss pack here. Who's that? This is Beetleburst. Okay, we found Beetleburst. He is up over here. So if I ever want to do some leveling up here in this act, definitely come and find Beetleburst, who is over here. Gonna definitely keep that in the back of my mind. Alright, so taking him down, give me a decent amount of XP. Pick up that. Do I need? I'll pick up one healing, super healing potion. There we go. Pick up one of those. Lightning Shrine, why not? That'll help me out against the beetles here in this act. At least a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Here we go, taking these guys down. Alright, so don't care about any of that stuff. And it looks like we did find our way to the next area there. I'm going to keep that in the back of my head. I do not want to go that way yet. I do want to find the Maggot Lair here and find the, I believe the staff is down there? The Horadric staff or the Staff of Kings or one of those two. I can't remember which. But we do need to make our way down there to find that item so that we can progress through the game. So not going to head to the next area just yet. But anyways, let's take these guys down. Take down another black raptor nest. Alright. Head around this way. Don't know. I'm really hoping I don't have to go down to the next area, but it's kind of looking like I might have to. And I'd also want to pick up the waypoint for this area, which I haven't found yet, which is most likely down in that second part as well. It's kind of unfortunate. But I guess we're going to have to explore that area as well. Okay, pick up all of the stuff. Alright, this is taking way too long. Take these guys down. And it doesn't look like anything is over here. And I guess I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and go down here. Hopefully, I am not making a big mistake. Actually, let's just explore this little part really fast, and chances are I'm not going to find anything. Just gonna run, just run real fast. All right, so it looks like it's a bunch of nothing. All right, so we're gonna head on over here and head down to that second part. Gonna pick up this well as we go. Pick up the second part, so I have all my stamina back, and we're gonna head down to the second area here and see if we can find the way down into the Maggot Lair as well as the waypoint. Emerald, don't care about emeralds. Alright, take down these guys hopefully. Don't have them take me down, that would be bad. Alright, so head around this way. Got some more enemies right here. There we go, there we go. Nothing of use. Hey, we found the Maggot Lair. Nice. It'd be really nice if the waypoint was like right next to it, but it doesn't look like that is the case. Let's see. Do I want to end things right here? I could end things right here. Let's see. Pick that up. I'm actually gonna end things right here. I'll try and find the waypoint off screen, since it's not in the immediate area. So I'm gonna probably end things here for today after I take these guys down. I'll head back to town. Take down these last of the itchies. Take down the itchies. Anyways, let's head back to town here. I will find the waypoint off screen. This episode went kind of long. It's a little over 20 minutes. But we did find the Maggot Lair. We'll make our way down into the Maggot Lair in the next episode. So that's where we're headed. But yeah, we're going to end things here for today. So if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button. If you have any comments, questions, advice, go ahead and leave those in the comment section. If you'd like to stay up to date with what I'm doing here with my Diablo 2 lore instructional Let's Play, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would also appreciate it if you were to my Facebook page, my Twitch page, and like to follow me over there. But until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you all next time.